Consciousness, well, let's go back to consciousness, to the definition of consciousness. Corporeal consciousness is it's a produce of our corporeal senses and the power to arrange it into a perception of the world. Okay? Now, spiritual consciousness has to do with different senses, and the senses that we transform into, let's say, measurement of perception is called spherot. Okay. Now, spherot, the definition of spherot is it's a sense perception of the creator, sense perception of its qualities, not the qualities of my need or my desire in the world. Okay, so both of them are actually fulfilling the task of allowing me to survive or allowing me to live within the reality that it's as though reality gives me the sense perception, and the sense perception allow me to get alone or sort of settle myself within the reality. Let's say this world. So I have the apparatus to actually survive this world is called the senses. To perceive it, to find what I need in order to live in it, and what I need in order to grow into it. And it gives me, actually, I'm part of it. Okay. Now, when we speak about spirituality, we speak about the spiritual world. Spiritual world has to do with the degree of closeness or distance from God or from the Creator. So actually, they need to measure something else.
Yes.
They were not created in order to allow me to settle. They were created in order to allow me to include myself with the intention of the Creator. Not in order to find my pleasure or to find the way I can live within the world. So this is where we speak about the transformation, or what is called reformation. We reform from the matter that we are making a different sense, from all respect, a different sense, meaning a different apparatus and a different meaning from ourselves.
It's not for my
This
pleasure.
is different consciousness.
Yes,
It means that the produce of the senses, the corporeal senses, is my existence and my biography and the way that I'm involved with the world, with the corporeal world. When we speak about senses in terms of spiritual senses, it speaks about adhesion. It speaks about, am I a service unit to fulfill the will of the Creator to bestow goodness to His createe? So it's a different function.
Yes, it's not for my pleasure. It's
His pleasure. His pleasure is to be able to bestow good. So I'm actually serving that. So it's the senses in terms of spiritual senses, which are spherot, are different functions. There's a different function to them, and therefore they beget, they beget a different consciousness.
Not for my pleasure.